So you're looking to move to Lady Lake in 2023, 2024. Well, in this video, I talk all things Lady and Lake. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Living with Dee. And if this is your first time, press that thumbs up button because we bring you community videos all throughout Central Florida, Orlando, Greater Orlando, Tampa Bay area, and also Ocala and surrounding areas of Ocala. And today's video is sponsored by Miracle Movers of Florida. Now, I know moving is a nightmare, and if you're thinking about moving to beautiful sunny Central Florida or any part of sunny Central Florida, Tampa Bay, or Ocala area, you want to make sure that you're working with a company that can help you make a move easily. I recently moved, and I just moved from Orlando to Claremont, and oh my God, what a nightmare. And if it wasn't for Miracle Movers, it would have been a disaster. I mean, like, I so underestimated. So make sure to check them out. They are fantastic, one of the best ones in the business. Their rates are very competitive. And today's community video is about Lady Lake. Now, when it comes to the zip code for Lady Lake, it's 32158, 32159. In terms of the distance, you're just about an hour, 10 minutes to an hour, 15 minutes to Orlando International Airport, an hour 30 to an hour 45 to Tampa International Airport, and just about an hour, depending upon the traffic patterns, to the theme parks that Central Florida Orlando has to offer, and you're just about an hour 15 minutes to downtown Orlando. Now, Lady Lake is one of the cities or one of the town in Lake County. Some of the major towns of Lake County is Claremont, Mineola, Groveland. There's so much growth that is coming, especially with Lady Lake, because there is so much overflow of growth that is coming from the villages. You're just about 74 miles northeast of Tampa. You're just about 39 miles to west of Deltona. So it's the location wise, it's really good. You're not in the middle of everything, but you're not very far from everything either. So it's very conveniently located. Now that the location is done, let's talk about school, shopping, dining, hospital, everything in between. So for all my history buffs out there, Lady Lake was actually established around the early settlements about 1800. It was incorporated in 1927, and it's just an expansion to all the growth that we have seen in the villages. And the good thing about Lady Lake is that it's surrounded by scenic lakes. You have Lake Weir, Lake Griffin, Lake Harris. It's just absolutely beautiful. And if you are into the water scene, if you're into boating, fishing, it's a heaven for you. Back to the video. So when it comes to real estate and real estate values right here in Lady Lake, you know, we have all kind of homes. We have single family homes, we have townhomes, we have condos, we have RV parks. There's not a major subdivision that's going to be a new construction. They have independent lots that you can actually build with small builders, but there's not a major D.R. Horton community or Lansing or Pulte for that matter. The average median price at the time of the shoot is about $379,000. The average sales price is just about $300,000. And I know with the way the market is right now, if you are looking for that brand new home, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck on an inventory home. You have more new construction in the villages or in the Leesburg as compared to the one in the Lady Lake, because over here you just have independent lots. I'm in one such community where they have these independent lots where independent builders are building, and sometimes with D.R. Horton they have these independent lots that they will do. I know for sure that they do that in Kissimmee, Poinciana. They're doing it in some parts of Ocala, but there's also some major communities that are coming. And if you are looking for that brand new home anywhere in Central Florida, Ocala, Tampa Bay area, then make sure to check out Orlando Home Show. That's where I bring you 8+ models all throughout Central Florida, Tampa, Ocala areas. And now that the real estate part is done, let's get into school, shopping, and dining. So when it comes to the infrastructure related to the schools, and if you have kids that go to school like I do, then this may not work because there's not a lot of infrastructure related to the school. They have the village elementary of the Lady Lake School, which is one of the primary and the major school over here, which is the elementary school from pre-kindergarten to 5th grade, and that's pretty much it. You also have one private school just down the road in the Lady Lake. For most of the time you would have to actually go to the Leesburg, which is about 20 to 30 minutes. So there's not a big infrastructure, and basically because everything is overflowing from the villages kind of in the Lady Lake area, because there's just been so much expansion that it's kind of going in. So that is something to keep in mind. Now that the school is done, let's talk about hospital, shopping, and dining. So when it comes to the infrastructure related to healthcare and healthcare service providers, you're right at the very bottom of the village. As a matter of fact, the village just kind of spills over into Lady Lake. You're right by the village Spanish Springs, which has the major hospitals. I'm standing right outside the Regional Medical Center, which has the village regional hospital. You also have the Advent Health Village Center for Health. You have the UF Health, the village hospital, which is a 307 full service, full care hospital. So everything located in regards to the healthcare and healthcare infrastructure is located right here within 5 to 10 minutes. When you compare that to Fruitland Park, which doesn't really have a major hospital in Fruitland Park, you have to go to Leesburg. So everything is right there. Now that the hospital is done, let's talk about my favorite, shopping and dining. So when it comes to the shopping and dining options right here in Lady Lake, you won't be disappointed. You're right at the very border of the villages, specifically show the village Spanish Spring quarters. Everything that you need in terms of your day-to-day life, your Walmart, your Walgreens, your CVS, everything is kind of located in and around, spread across through these plazas. I'm standing outside one such plaza called the Rolling Acres Plaza, which houses your Target, your TJ Maxx, your Ross, your Bells, your Staples, everything that you need. There's K-Jola right across the road. You have the La Plaza Grande South, you have the Lady Lake Commons, the Lady Lake Plaza, Texas Roadhouse, Miller's Ale House, Chili's Grill Bar and Grill, or Grill and Bar. Everything that you need is right there, including your Winn-Dixie, your Publix, as I mentioned before. So in terms of the infrastructure related to shopping and dining, it's right there. And if you need to go a little bit further down just to the villages, everything else you need in terms of those premium outlets or those premium shops, you're going to find everything there. I hope my video brings in a lot of value for you. It kind of gives you some sort of a starting point if you're thinking about comparing one city to another. It really kind of helps you out. And now that I'm Instagramming and TikToking, make sure to check me out at D Gupta Orlando, and I hope that you will subscribe to our channel, show us some love, because we put in a lot of effort. And if you are looking to buy that brand new home anywhere in Central Florida, Tampa, Ocala areas, then make sure to check out Orlando Home Show. And if Spanish is your main language, we have Orlando Home Show in Espanol that basically shows the same model in Spanish. Until the next community video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.